Alright, now we want to look at how we can set the major parameters for our form. When we started, we said we have three pillars for Google Forms. The first one is questions, where you set all the necessary questions, where the next one was is responses. Here is where we receive all the responses, what we do with the responses, how we take the responses. And the third one is settings. So we are going to be focusing on settings for now. And the first thing under setting is making your question quiz. Now, when you see make this a quiz, what it's actually saying is turn it to a test or exam or quiz where you are assigned points like question 1 5 marks, question 2 6 marks, like that and that. So if you are setting a quiz, maybe in the school settings, you can use this for that. Or you want to test your student in one way or the other. And so what you have to do is just to on this. The moment you on it, you can set everything you need there. Maybe you release the marks immediately after its submission, or you want to release it later. And if it's later, then you have to collect email address where you submit or you send or forward the results to. Then the respondents, the missed questions, respondents can see which questions were answered correctly or incorrectly. Correct answer can be graded and all that. So all you have to do is just to set this one up, and you can assign the points for all of them. You can make it 5, you can type it yourself, 20, as many as possible. So, and also you can decide to make each of the question have different points. Let's go back. Now that we have set it as quiz, let's go back to our question and see what we're talking about. You go down, you see when you click either of the question, or you see it there, this is answer key 5 points. This answer key is telling you to supply the correct answer, that the question the response will be graded against. For instance, let's say this answer to this one is you can just type anything that you know that is the answer, add it, add answer feedback. What is the answer? Type it there, and then you save. Though the person responding will not see this, only what you have here is what you can see yourself. So you can make it points. You can also increase each of the points individually. Let's say question 1 is 9 points. Question 2, let's say this one is let's say so question 2 is 3 points. So you can do as you wish under this. So you can mark all other answers as incorrect, anything you want to do, but that's not the point here. So let's go back and change it from being a quiz. Let's off it. Now the responses. Under the responses, you may decide to collect email instead of you adding email to the question. The moment you say collect email, if you add a question, that is the first thing to request from the respondent. Okay, input your email. So if you don't want it, you don't collect. If you want to verify the email, you click it so that the email of anybody that wants to respond will be verified. So that's about that. Then also you can allow response editing. That is, after they've submitted, you want them to, maybe they had one error in their response and they want to correct it. If you toggle this one on, they'll be able to edit it even after they have submitted it. And the edited one will also reflect in your response list. So you can do that. Then another thing you can do here is you can limit the response. For instance, someone might use the link you sent to them and respond for almost 5, 6, 7 people, but you don't want only one person to respond more than once. So if you don't want them to respond more than once, then you have to request for their email. So look at it. If I toggle this one on, it is limit to one response. So what will happen is that the response will be required to sign in to Google. It is he will have to sign with his Gmail account before this one can be effective. So in case you are maybe it's a test or quiz, I don't want them to respond twice, or you are doing a survey that you want it to be individual response, so you don't need, you need to toggle this one on so that everybody will respond only once. Then presentation too. How do you want the questions to appear to them? You want to show progress by at least you answer 1 out of 20, 2 out of 20 questions, you do that. Also, you can shuffle the question order, like you are making it a quiz and you don't want malpractices. Maybe somebody has already done his own and has listed number 1 is A, number 2 is B, number 3 is C. You can shuffle the questions so that his own number 1 might be another person's number 5. So there won't be room for malpractice. Then after the form is submitted, you can edit what you want the respondent to see. Let's say you click this edit under confirmation message, you type whatever you want. You can say thank you for filling the survey form, something. We will get back to you. We will get back to you shortly. So when you are done, you save it. So when they finish responding and they submit the form, this is the message they will receive on their phone or on their laptop. So you can show link to submit another response if you like. As if you want them to respond in multiple times. So you can show link for another response, but if not, you off this one. So you can also help them to, you can allow them to use result summary. Is if you want them to see the summary of their results, you toggle that on. Then auto save for all respondents. Either toggle it on or off. So all these things are what you can do under settings. You can also make some personal default. Maybe all your forms you want them to be collecting email, so you can put it. But if not, you change it from responder input to print collect email. Then questions default. Maybe you have a default setting for all the questions. Like you want all the questions to be required. I think they must fill all the questions. So you can toggle this one. But if not, you can leave it out. So those are the things you can do under settings when you are setting up your Google form.